Brought to you by Jumpin' the Channel, a skateboard documentary now playing at dhshredder.com.
So Lindy Getz tells me, film everything and edit the heck out of it. I've got everything stored in a folder, all the elements for a killer movie with the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Jane's Addiction, Thelonious Monster, the Dickies, and Bad Religion. It's going to be a cool movie, all shot in 1988 through 1989. We'll get it on cable, broadcast distribution, and even run it through some film festivals. And with that, land distribution for VHS worldwide. On February 13th, 1998, Channel 19 VHTV announced that it will broadcast the independent film LA's Magical Moment on Tuesday, February 17th, 1998 at 7 p.m. I had heard about a new festival. They were about 2 years old, called Slamdance Film Festival. So I put a check together, a package with a VHS tape and immediate press release, and sent it to Slamdance Film Fest. A month prior, I had sent an email to one of the founders, Peter Baxter. He sent me back a killer response. He was interested in seeing the film. So I had shipped everything off. A few months went by, and I checked the mail every day. And on December 16th, 1997, we'd get this letter. It's from Peter Baxter. Dear filmmaker, on behalf of the Slamdance staff and programmers, we would like to thank you for entering your film in this year's festival. However, your film was not selected. No matter how many good films are submitted, with only one primary screening venue, we can only show a limited number of films. This year, we received a record of 1,300 submissions with a maximum of 40 slots. Does that mean you made a bad film? No. Does that mean it won't get into other festivals or get distribution? Not at all. Does that mean you should chop up your credit cards, change your name, and move to Montserrat? Well, probably not. What it does mean is that you are part of an exploding community of independent filmmakers all struggling to get their work seen. And for that, you should be proud. With more films out there, it also means there's more festivals. And we encourage you to apply to them. Don't give up. And at the end, he says, as filmmakers ourselves, we know the sting of rejection letters. And we hope this didn't hurt too much. Keep hope alive. Peter Baxter, Executive Director and co-founder of the Slamdance Film Festival. Ha! That didn't sting one bit. That was the best rejection letter I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm just so thankful I didn't put it in the paper shredder. All kidding aside, it was a wonderful experience, and there was a lot of slam dancing in this film, and perfect for a Slamdance Film Festival. Shazam! So I hit up CMJ Music Marathon Music Fest and Film Fest. Say that 10 times real fast. So I put together a promotional package with another VHS and an immediate press release, and write a check and send it in, and wait a couple months and check the mail every day. And then I get this letter, dated October 23rd, 1998. Dear filmmaker, thank you for submitting your film for this year's CMJ Film Fest. Unfortunately, we will not be able to include your work in our festival program. We wish you the best of luck with your film, and thank you for your interest in CMJ Film Fest 98. As we do not charge a submission processing fee, we are unable to return your cassette or promotional materials to you. This was indicated in our application forms. Thank you again for your submission. Kind regards, Joanna Gardner, Film Fest Director. Kapow! Strike 2. Rejected by the CMJ Music Film Festival. Well, I'm not looking forward to strike 3, so I'm going to go a different route and head on over to MTV in Santa Monica. And then I'm going to go over and catch a wave and get some fish tacos. So I don't know anybody down at MTV, so I got to figure out a way on how I can get into the mailroom and bring in 20 VHS copies with the print material and put them in each individual pigeonhole in the mailroom. A buddy of mine has a courier company that I'm working for, and he has some deliveries. Get this. Deliveries to Brian Graden. He's the developer for the South Park series on MTV. So I go down to MTV. I'm in the mailroom. I drop off 20 different VHS cassettes with the print material in each pigeonhole, and I pick up the package going up to Brian Graden's house. I go up to Brian Graden's house at the top of La Cienega up there, just the north side of Sunset, and I go to his house, and his front door is wide open, and he's rocking out on the piano to Beethoven's fourth movement. I yell and knock, "Hello, delivery." The piano stops. Brian comes out, says hi. I give him delivery, and I say, "I've got a concert film I produced and directed with the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Jane's Addiction, and Bad Religion. How would I submit it to MTV?" He said, "Mail it to 2600 Colorado Boulevard in Santa Monica." I said, "Okay, great." So what I had done when I was in the mailroom is I distributed 20 VHS cassettes of LA's Magical Moments to the entire executive branch at MTV, Music Television. One of those VHS cassettes was in Brian Graden's mailbox at MTV. About 6 months would pass, and I'd get a phone call from Sarah Weidman, director of series development at MTV. So I went down and met with Sarah, and she had this development that she was doing with, I think it was Bam Margera, and then there was some other thing that she was doing with Tony Hawk, and Tony was going to jump from skyrise to skyrise on a ramp. He was going to clear the whole gap, like 70 stories up or something wild. So anyways, Sarah suggests that I write a treatment. Now, I've never written a treatment before, so I asked, is there some sort of template I can follow? And she said, yes. Here's my card. She gave me this card and said, write the treatment, mail it to me, address it to me, and if there's anything going on, we'll be in touch. So I went home, wrote a treatment, shipped it off, and got this. I checked in with Sarah sometime later by phone. She said that my treatment was not selected, that she had picked up a show that she was developing, and she had put me in touch with Mathew Lahey over at VH1 for the Red Hot Chili Peppers Behind the Music special. So now I had a meeting with Mathew Lahey at VH1. I met with him, and he put me in as a researcher for the Red Hot Chili Peppers Behind the Music special, which debuted on May 31st, 1999, and they even used a photograph that I took of Anthony Kiedis, September 22nd, 1989, on the top of the Hyatt on Sunset. 4 months would pass, and I'd get a crazy letter in the mail from Perry Farrell's attorneys. Their legal department seems to be interested in what I've been up to lately. Hey, look, there's a legal letter. Let's read it. Dear Mr. White, this firm represents Perry Farrell and certain related entities, including Jane's Addiction and Porno for Pyros. It has come to our attention that you are distributing a video containing the image and musical performances of our client. However, we cannot determine under what license or authority LA Access is doing so. In view of the foregoing, please immediately forward to us a copy of the video which we will forward to our client to review. In the meantime, please be advised that if you continue to manufacture, distribute, or otherwise exploit this product or any artwork or materials related thereto, you are doing so without license or authority from our client. Such illicit business activity provides basis for claims for relief based on, among other things, infringement of copyright and violation of a Copyright Act, deceptive trade practices, interference with contractual relations, invasion of privacy, and right of publicity. This course of conduct exposes you, your company, and those acting in concert with you to substantial damages, including disgorgement of profits and punitive damages, as well as preliminary and permanent injunctive relief in favor of our client. We hope your voluntary compliance with the foregoing will obviate the necessity for our resort to any further formal legal action. And at the bottom, you can tell them, hey, wait a minute. It's dated August 9th, 2000. Kind regards from Alicia Winfield, the paralegal. So I called up right away and spoke directly with Alicia. She gave me her email, and I emailed her. She didn't have the information she needed to proceed, so I filled her in. So I informed her that, yes, indeed, I had distributed 20 copies to the entire executive branch at MTV in Santa Monica, California. I went on to tell her that I also entered in the Slamdance and CMJ film festivals and got rejected. Oh, but wait, there's more. This film was authorized by Paul Tollett of Goldenvoice, and the bands, including Ted Gardner of Jane's Addiction, their manager, and Lindy Getz, the manager of the Dickies, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I think he was managing Thelonious Monster as well. But everything was covered, all the bases were covered. She had no idea. I had to explain that these were all Goldenvoice shows. That's how this came about. I went ahead and took the opportunity to suggest licensing, securing up something. Alicia took note and said that she would get back to me if there was any problems. She was going to have to confirm this with Paul and Ted and Perry and everybody. And I never heard back from them. Well, and that's the film, my friends. It all started with Lindy Getz when he said, film everything and edit the heck out of it. Ha! It's a rock and roll film about a rock and roll film. Thank you for watching. Remember, if you want to help, keep more videos coming. You can donate to my PayPal account in the show notes below. And as Anthony Kiedis said back in November of 1988...
Tonight I'm going to let you in on a magical moment.
Wow! It ain't the place of a mind, the place for me is the race to a cop, like a race for you to think that I lose in the head, like when you make it ring your chest, go how? The time of the double dinner with the magic, but you're gonna tell me that stick of a kick, I'm a minute to go, but then you're not right, I got some of the yes, so stop it and watch the me, but don't shoot for the top, listen to me, I'm gonna do it into the top, but you never let the tree to another me, pop, out, pop. That's why I'm a bomb for the wrist, bomb for the man, for the job you can tell he was strong, don't be shit, hell about ass, look what it is, but I got to the left, 200 women up against the wall, and it's word of fear, really fucked them all, something in the night, and he had to stop, that's what it's up, and he heard him fall. Last night, and the night before I heard him, fall outside, and I came in the rock out. Let the good times roll, but save the wild times for the last song, otherwise the police are gonna come in and go crazy. Yeah. Save it for the last tune. You know, got me, yeah. I'm feeling that's alright. You know, got me, yeah. And that's alright with me. Get up off your knees, come on, bob with me. Tell me what you need to get it out. What you got? No, it's all right. Got no things to tell. Walk that walk, talk that talk. You do it all so well. Stone Cold Bush. Stone Cold Bush. city spirits will overflow. Everyone just has a beer from the same cup they drink. I'll do it time, although I don't know. At 26, Louis brings on the look at it. John had only one. Watch your mother on her only son. Yeah.
Thank you. The giant child, and no one is concerned. Sit it down!